hear that? You hear that in the distance? There's a legion of half-shaved, pink-haired lesbians on their way here, with environmentally friendly beeswax torches and environmentally friendly pitchforks to come and protest this book. Don't worry, though, they're not going to do anything. They're against abuse of animals. They're good whores, at least. I've been known to swallow whole boss stools with my cunt. Gang banging, no women's rights. For once, I'm arguing for women's rights. You know, not that I wasn't before. Oh, sounds so incriminating. For once, I'm arguing for women's rights. Because usually I'm arguing for the downfall of the feminine. I want to be able to buy women like I could buy chattel and measure them by hands, like a cow at a meat market. Yet Viola, Empress Concubine. What do you mean, Empress Concubine? Like she's a dick-sucking whore running the world. That doesn't make any sense. And that's a perfect analogy of our modern Western civilization. You know, an Empress Concubine. That's like every girl I've ever banged. I'm an Empress, but I'll stand up 69 a homeless vagrant for a price. Great. It was somewhat awkward trying to make love to your concubine when doing so means evicting your wife from your bed. Sorry. It sounds so preposterous. Yeah, he's got like 5 whores, 1 bed. Rather inconvenient, is it not? First world problems. Hashtag warlord problems. Too many bitches to fit in 1 bed. So preposterous. You couldn't have brought her a hammock or something? Like, will you stop fucking eating yourself out? There's a fucking orgy with enough cocaine to kill every rhinoceros in Africa. But Lindsay deserved to be in that tower. To bathe in milk and drink for breakfast wine, a single bottle of which would cost more than 2 horses, and have an entire faculty teaching her Mongolian. Just for the record, this is why women today are whores, because that's how they think it should be treated. Even in our modern society. This is like, I want to drink a bottle of wine worth 2 Mercedes-Benzes, and only suck dick once a week, and not have to lift a finger, not do fuck all, and have everything provided to me on a fucking platter. This is my pro-women's rights speech, by the way. Yes, most illustrious, immaculate mistress. How is a mistress immaculate? Immaculate prostitute. Taken more loads than a Vanier laundromat, but she's never been touched. The immaculate prostitute. I've never sucked a dick. Not really. I've only sat across from a room of men masturbating while I licked my lips slowly. And they left with syphilis just from breathing the same air as her. They would disembowel themselves, and he's quartered for having 2 disemboweled fucking sluts in his room. My neighbors hear this, and they're like, there's someone like walking down the street, and they just hear that. 2 disemboweled sluts in his room. They're like, what the fuck is happening up there? Oh, I thought like the one woman's bra came off, and there's 4 titties. I'm not sure where you're going with this. This is like some fucking Total Recall shit. She had her sister's nipple between 2 fingers. Oh, I'm totally down for the intimacy of fucking incest. I'm down like Chinatown. Hui said, do you like that, Lord Sanzuki? Yeah, no, start standing up 69ing while a gargoyle in the corner. She had given him 2 concubines. 2 concubines. Overnight, his personal harem had tripled. It sounds so ridiculous, like, you didn't tell me you were giving 2 concubines. They're cute. As if his wife would say that. Oh, good job on the fucking new pussy. We courtesans really do have such delicate hearts. Yeah, I bet. Whores with delicate hearts. There's gangbanged fucking constantly laying around, consuming resources, doing fuck all. I'm sure they're real fucking sensitive. That's chapter 2 of my women's rights manifesto. Go back to the room and fuck them raw. I don't want them to be able to walk tomorrow. As if that's what his wife said. Were they good? He looked, because it was as if she'd care. You know, as if she'd be like, did you have a good time banging them 2 whores? Jesus, how does chick spend more time naked than you dressed? What is you a whore that's sworn to suck his dick? She sucks his dick. She doesn't die in her sleep. Dude, what the fuck else is he over? Mr. fucking Oriental flavored noodles. So absurd. You are a good man. I don't say that enough. Yeah, I bet she'd say that after she just banged 2 more fucking underage Asian prostitutes. I'm sure you're a great guy. I'm glad you're up there banging them whores, day and night. I love you with every fiber of my being. Except when I'm banging underage Asian fucking Chinese prostitutes. I was lucky to get you as a lord. Yeah, I bet she's going to be real concerned as a prostitute that she's going to have to spend less time swallowing his loads. I just want you to know that you're my first whore, and I'm not going to treat you any differently now. Well, fuck. I'm not complaining. This is less time I have to spend getting your dick in my ass. Chin was sitting on Hui's lap on the chair. Like, whores just can't stop being whores, you know? I've got plenty of furniture in this 47-story fucking palace. And these 2 whores gotta, like, stand up 69 together on the fucking sofa. Gargoyling, like, stand up 69ing on the sofa. Like, so they're taking up the space on the sofa, but they refuse to sit down or stop being whores for a minute. Fuck, he's just, like, looking around the room. There's John and Wilton and Lindsay. Will you 2 whores stop finger banging each other for a minute? Don't you ever get raw? Vagisil's at a premium. Vagisil's at a premium. Jim was sitting on Hui's lap on the chair. Like, what are the odds? What are the odds? If you bow to me one more time, I shall take those concubines back. Fucking Indian given Mongol bitch. Will you be able to mount a horse? Well, they didn't fuck me in the ass if that's what you're saying. She clapped her hams and he came all over himself. Must be a powerful woman. It's like, oh, accidental discharge. Great dishonor. The elevator opened, an attendant pushed the button to go down. And down she went. Viola continued. It would be hilarious if you missed one of those little quips. They published it, and it was people like, what? Where is this going? Like, who wrote this? Watching over you and your delicious women. Finger-licking good. He saw Aboriginal women and Maori New Zealanders. Thin women, plump women, tall women, short women, and dead women. They were probably all daughters of the Khan, he realized. Little more than serving wenches for their father's whores. This sounds like our modern society now. It's like half the women I know. I'm a bad man. 3 naked ladies walked by the Emperor's concubine and himself, each bowing at the waist to their patron mistress. So she's like essentially the queen of the whores. Sounds like my ex-girlfriend. You could like fucking praying mantis sex, and she'd find a way to put you in a fucking like greenhouse full of bugs. Rule 34. She had Empress in her title because of it. The Empress of Whores. It's a great title to have. Whores. I mean, my apologies, ladies. It's like me at the strip club. You're all whores. I mean, a pleasure to gain your acquaintance. Sit on my face. The least syphilitic infected of you. I got a real way with women, as you can tell. Here we are spending Valentine's Day weekend together, doing this. What's the insurance policy on these rental hookers? She stepped up to the one with the bra and punched her right in the mouth. They like it rough. How many women could they cram into his bed in one night? More importantly, how many mouths could he cram his cock into? He'd called these women whores. And they were. Sorry, I can't help myself. She thinks she's witty. She's really just a dick-sucking whore. She's the best dick-sucking whore in the fucking Orient. Some kid just died after beating off 47 times. And he'd wind up shagging some chick right there in the lounge room. Burn his knees on the carpet. Jesus, how fast is he going? Being a whore is a hard job. I'd been looking at rings, he'd admitted. Rings? Did you... Bought me a coat hanger. Lady of the evening. Allays, allays, allay, said Cinnamon. It's Mongolia. Like a fucking like therapist for whores now? Why are we having dinner with 3 hookers? I don't want to share a bed tonight with 2 wanking sisters. Then she spontaneously combusted. I'm looking forward to the cocaine death orgy. What if you just drew a nipple on both of her ass cheeks? She's got 5 tits. Because I like there's like some foreshadowing there. You've said it several times. He's got a weakness for women, and eventually he's gonna like bang himself to death, or some woman's going to take advantage of him because he's thinking with his cock all the time. I'm curious to see where this goes. I see what you're doing. I see what you got going on here.
You're going to love this next page and a half here. Just keep reading.
Oh my dear God. You You pirate. You filthy pirate. The whore was naked, had a nice ass. I told him to give you a pounding tonight. Unclipped her sister's bra with her teeth. Give it to me first. And nude concubines. Swimming in a swimming pool of blow. His wife biting on the girl's lower lip. He saw Lindsay snorting off the whore's tit. The one of them can blow like there's no tomorrow. He loved the idea of his concubines playing with each other, slapping her sister's womanhood. Rental skank, get over here. Who was she in? It was an open slather. Her vulva as smooth as a baby's bottom. This slut's a fucking champ. Ooh, my sacred cunt. And you knew that I wouldn't be able to, I'd just be like, this is even more preposterous than it already is. Lindsay was bent over, that whore behind her, hands on hips. Her sister's hand on her ass, her own hand on her breast moaning. This was a goddamn phantasmagoria of norks and ass and whores and snow. An inflatable doll. You realize this is fucking preposterous, right?
I know.
What, has she got a strap on? I don't even know where they're going to put this in the bookstore. The cheapest whore in an understaffed bordello done a mountain of blow off your tits last night. We're paid to please, said Cinnamon. To me, it doesn't matter if it's your lordship or one of your horses. This program was directed and produced by Jason Shannon. For more information on Jason Shannon and his writing, visit www.jasonmshannon.com. For more information regarding the Mongolian Book of the Sky series, including more stories like this one absolutely free, visit www.harriganshounds.com. That's www.harriganshounds.com. Text copyright 2015 by Jason Shannon. Production copyright 2016 by Jason Shannon. All rights reserved. No part of this recording may be played for an audience or reproduced in any form. It may not be streamed, downloaded, broadcast, or copied without prior written consent from the author. Address all inquiries to jm1shannon@gmail.com. Thank you for listening.